Is the Security Plus still worth it in 2026? Today, I'll be going over all the pros and the cons of the Security Plus and whether or not you should get it if you're trying to break into cybersecurity and what the actual jobs are that you can get after getting your Security Plus. So first, let's start off with some of the pros. If you've done any research into cybersecurity certifications, especially for early to mid-career, you probably will see that the CompTIA Security Plus is the most popular certification that you can get if you have between 0 to 3 years of experience. I would say this is a sweet spot. If you're someone who is a career switcher and are trying to break into cybersecurity, the Security Plus may still be a good option for you because it covers a very wide breadth of topics that can help you pass your future cybersecurity interviews. And that was personally the main reason that I took my Security Plus, because I was already in my first cybersecurity job when I was studying for it. But because I didn't have a cybersecurity background, the exam taught me basically the foundation of the cybersecurity concepts that I know today. So just the name recognition is huge in the industry. Another thing is the fact that HR recognizes it, which is a whole nother thing compared to cybersecurity professionals knowing about their certification versus HR, because they're the ones who are also vetting candidates, looking through resumes, doing their HR screenings. I find that even though there are so many new better certifications in cybersecurity I've seen just in the past few years, for a lot of them, they just don't have the brand recognition that the Security Plus has because CompTIA is just such a well-known organization. And it's going to take a few years for the newer, better cybersecurity certifications on the market right now to be able to get on those lists of candidate qualifications for job listings for HR to actually recognize that, hey, some of these other certifications are really good as well. The second biggest pro is that it meets the Department of Defense requirements for certain cybersecurity jobs, specifically in the IM space, in the C&D space, and for security control roles. So if you plan on working in government, the Security Plus is a great option by default because it meets those DoD requirements. Number 3, and probably the biggest pro, is just the fact that you'll see the Security Plus asked for the most for early career cybersecurity roles. And now these are all great things for a certification to have, but as always, there's going to be cons with every single certification that you look for because there are literally hundreds of options out there. So what are some of the cons of the certification? The number one thing is that the CompTIA Security Plus is primarily a multiple choice certification exam. And if you compare this to the newer certifications that actually make you go through different SIEM trainings, different simulations, have you actually find bugs or defend against attacks, you'll realize really quickly that the Security Plus is very behind in terms of just the testing strategy. Now, don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of information on the exam that's covered that's important for the job, but it's just the fact that there's no practical exam. You don't get to test any of your skills. So at the end of your certification, you may still end up feeling like you don't know enough to get your first job in cybersecurity. And when I was studying for my CompTIA Security Plus, I read a textbook basically cover to cover, 600 pages, and it was a very wide breadth of knowledge. I believe there were about 400 or 500 actual topics covered on the exam, but again, it covers every topic at a very high level, so you're not going to become a subject matter expert at any specific area. It's more so just for broad info compared to other certifications that are on the market right now by TryHackMe, by Hack the Box. These organizations do a really good job of practical certification exams that actually make you feel like you're learning the skills, and it comes with training to back it up. And not to mention that a lot of those trainings are oftentimes cheaper than the CompTIA Security Plus trainings, which are in the thousands of dollars range. So the cost is another con that I would say. While the exam fee itself is about average for cybersecurity certifications out there, I believe it's around $400. I'll put the exact amount on the screen, but for someone who is breaking into cybersecurity, this is a pretty hefty upfront payment that you're paying to just take the exam. And there's no free retakes either, compared to other certifications where if you buy the training, oftentimes it'll give you a free take or a free retake of the exam. So there's definitely a lot of cross comparisons that you can do with these different certifications out there. But pricing, I would say, is definitely one of the pain points, specifically for the Security Plus training, because those I think are just ridiculously expensive for no reason. And personally, when I was studying for my Security Plus, I used a lot of online free resources. I'll link below my video of all the resources I used to study for my certification. And the textbook I used, I rented on Amazon for less than 30 bucks. So there's definitely freer or cheaper ways to take your exam. And now I want to talk about whether or not the Security Plus actually meets any job demands or skill requirements for entry-level cybersecurity jobs. Basically, is the Security Plus enough to get you a job, to get you hired into cybersecurity? This answer, I would say, is a very gray area because I know people who had no prior experience in cybersecurity, got their Security Plus, and then got hired straight into cybersecurity. But I also know people who have taken their Security Plus, 2 years later, they're still not in the industry. So there's way more that goes into this than just getting a certification. Personally, I don't think that one certification is enough to just break into the industry, especially in this job market. The Security Plus, yes, is a great qualification on your resume, but personally, I don't think it's enough to get you into your first cybersecurity job unless you already have connections in the industry, unless you have a mentor or a career coach that's helping you, unless you're going out there to in-person or virtual events and networking. I personally still think as a baseline, you need your Security Plus, you need technical cybersecurity projects on your resume, and they have to cover the specific skills that you're interested in using for the cybersecurity job that you're applying to. For example, if you want to be a pen tester and you got your Security Plus on your resume and a bunch of SOC tools or blue team defensive security projects on your resume, that is not enough to get you recognized for a junior pen testing role. The projects that you do on your resume matter, especially if you're a beginner, and they have to be relevant for the job that you're applying to. And if you guys are looking for strong technical cybersecurity projects to get onto your resume, I recently released my cybersecurity projects course, and I'll have that linked in my description. This will cover the best cybersecurity projects that you can work on to get on your resume, to get you noticed by employers so that you can get hired faster. I specifically made these projects with the exact skills that I personally had on my resume when I was applying to cybersecurity jobs to get me interviews, to get me job offers, even over other candidates who had more experience than I did. I have my projects course linked in my description below, and you can also use the code CYBER to get 25% off the entire course. And the last thing I want to note is that because the Security Plus is oftentimes an expectation now when you're applying to cybersecurity jobs, because it's so popular and so many candidates have it, a lot of recruiters would just see it as the bare minimum bar, so it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll get a higher salary or higher offer or more negotiation power because you have this certification compared to other certifications that are more mid to senior level, like the OSCP, like the CISSP. Those are typically the certifications where hiring managers are willing to pay more money to give you a job offer because you can use those certifications to negotiate higher salaries. But that doesn't mean that the Security Plus wouldn't boost your resume or wouldn't boost the number of interview callbacks that you get. I definitely do think that it's helpful for that. But again, you still need the technical project experience. And I'd also recommend potentially getting another technical certification on your resume that actually can prove your technical skills. Again, TryHackMe and Hack the Box have great ones that you can choose from. If you're going into networking, the CCNA is a great one as well. Alright, so that is it for this video. Let me know in the comments, are you studying for your Security Plus this year? Do you already have it? Do you also find that it's been helpful for you in your job market? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Hopefully this video was helpful into dissecting the pros and the cons of the Security Plus. Every certification has them. Don't forget to also check out my cybersecurity projects course, also linked in my description. I'm so excited for you guys to start working on those projects. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe as it really does help out the channel. Don't forget to also stay connected on LinkedIn, Instagram, Discord, all linked in my description as well. And hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!